Som tittarna har läst i titeln så är det nya smaker som är på gång idag.
Det är västerländska smaker för oss som bor
Öster
om landet som vi ska spana in idag.
Idag ska vi äta som en britt, Anton.
Och det är ganska intressant, för vi är ju vana vid vissa våra måltider. Den frukosten, som din rostas, kanske macka. Kanske ta en fika, en kanelbulle, semla kanske.
Swedish fika.
Så vi lever ju i den här bubblan. Du vet, sen åker man hem och så rullar man köttbullar och gör potatismos.
Så idag så ska vi då hänga med en britt en hel dag och se vad äter de till frukost. Fikat, till middag och till lunch.
Mycket te kanske.
Mycket vinäger. Mycket skumma såser. Worcestershire-såsen.
HP-såsen är lättare att uttala.
Det är det verkligen.
Lite pubmiljö.
Mycket brunt träd.
Jag tänker ganska smaklöst, om jag ska vara ärlig.
Ja just det, det finns ju klassiska memes där ute. De har varit ute runt om i världen, men de fick inte tillbaka några kunder till sitt egna land.
Det som är fördelen här då är i alla fall att vi kommer inte gå omkring och gissa. Och jag tror det här och jag tror detta. Vi kommer träffa en äkta britt som ska guida oss genom det brittiska arvet.
Och här kanske tittarna får tips då. Nu när liksom räntorna är höga, matpriserna har gått upp. De kanske har det här brittiska matsuget som är då ingenting egentligen, för det var ju smaklöst. De kanske har det där hemma. Så man kanske inte har råd att lägga hela semesterkassan på en flygtur över den här lilla vattensundet då. Och på tal om ekonomi, Anton, så har vi ett betalt samarbete med Anyfin idag.
Tänk så här, påskliljorna börjar knoppa, vet du. Jag ska ut och fota direkt. Snubbla på en sten, slinter. Telefonen går i krasch.
Och du blir lockad av att använda knappen Köp nu, betala sen. Där det döljer sig dolda avgifter och en hög ränta. Så att den här mobilen som du tappade, kraschade, den blir mycket dyrare än vad den egentligen har behövt bli.
Ja, den blir ju det. För när du håller på och kör avbetalning efter avbetalning, någon ska göra vinst på detta, va? Och det kommer inte vara du. Och det som händer är, som Adam säger, det ligger ju massa dolda räntor, dolda avgifter. Där kommer Anyfin in. Så det Anyfin gör egentligen är att ta över din skuld. De ser helt enkelt att vi kan sänka din ränta. Och kan de det så kommer de plocka över den och du får en billigare avgift.
Så det funkar så här då, att man laddar ju ner Anyfin-appen via QR-koden i bild eller via länken i beskrivningen eller där appar finns helt enkelt. Man startar Anyfin-appen. Så det man gör då är att man ansöker till Anyfin och ser om de kan sänka din ränta. Sen signerar du med mobilt ID. Man väljer sin kreditgivare.
Ja, det finns en uppsjö där.
Man fyller i sin e-post.
Och sen är ansökan klar.
Ja. Är det så då att Anyfin kan sänka räntan på dina lån och krediter så kommer du få ett erbjudande i appen.
Ja, och i det här erbjudandet står ju då hur mycket de kan sänka din ränta med. Vi ska också vara väldigt tydliga med att om Anyfin inte kan sänka räntan så kommer du inte få något erbjudande. Utan det är bara om du faktiskt kan spara pengar.
Och är det så att Anyfin kan sänka räntan på dina krediter och man använder koden Matkoma och en ny kund, då får man första månaden räntefritt. Då kanske man får pengar över till de här brittiska smakerna som vi ska testa idag då. Vinägen och HP-såsen. Så ladda ner appen via QR-koden i bild, via länken i beskrivningen eller där appen finns då.
Nu måste vi har möte nu. Vi måste träffa Simon. Simon!
Vi får slå på myggis.
Ja, just det. Jag ska bara slå på den.
Tagning 2 då.
Ja. Simon, welcome to the channel.
Thank you for having me.
This is Simon. He's from London, I guess?
South London.
South London.
Yeah.
You lived there your whole life, almost.
Born and bred south of London.
Yes.
So I can't claim to be a Londoner,
No, but
but an Englishman for sure. An English thoroughbred.
thoroughbred, yes.
Yeah, maybe.
And you lived in Sweden for like 5 years?
Jag bor i Mölnlycke, outside of Gothenburg, for 5 år.
Du förstår lite svenska?
Jag förstår lite svenska.
Pratar lite svenska?
Pratar långsamt, jag förstår.
Var det kärleken som tog dig till Mölnlycke?
You've lost me.
Was it the love that brought you to Mölnlycke?
No, it was work. Everyone always asks if I'm a love refugee.
Yes, no?
No, I chose to come here.
You have prepped some stuff for us. You know
Yes.
how an Englishman eats and behaves.
Absolutely.
Of course.
I know no other way.
Vi har detta planerat ganska väl, förutom frukosten. It's impossible to find a full English in this town.
Impossible.
Yes, you tried.
Many times. It
Okay.
can't be done.
We will try to find a hotel, and they might have some aspects.
Some of the elements, and I might have brought a couple of little elements to go with it. I know the hardship of finding a proper full English breakfast in this town.
Okay.
Yes.
Vi har hittat en plats som har frukost. This is the closest for full English we can actually get, I think, in this city.
We'll see, but I'm sure there's going to be elements of a full English because they're kind of, some of it is universal
Yeah.
and some of it is kind of exact. You cannot get proper sausages in Gothenburg. So I've brought us some English sausages today.
You brought some?
Yes, just to embellish the plate. But otherwise you have bacon, which you can find here. Eggs, so fried eggs ideally, but scrambled eggs is fine as well. Grilled tomatoes or fried tomatoes or plum tomatoes.
What's plum tomatoes?
The tomatoes that you get in a can.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah, you want something wet on the plate.
Baked beans? No.
Keep those separate. What goes on a full English breakfast is kind of hotly contested. It's debated up and down the country, and no one's really got it right, but I'm not a fan of the beans on the plate. You can have the beans in a pot beside it. Fried bread, which you won't get here, and you've done your sausages and bacon in the pan, then you just get a slice of cheap white bread,
Yeah.
chuck it in the pan,
It's
and
not
it soaks up
toast.
the juice. It's fried. We'll have toast instead today.
And the hash browns?
No,
Why?
they're an American thing.
Okay.
We're doing a full English today. There's also a full Irish, but that's another matter altogether. Today we're going to have sausages, bacon, black pudding, fried tomatoes if we can get them. Did I say bacon?
Yes. I think we'll do this. You'll go and load up the best you can for you, and then we'll try to mimic yours.
Fine, okay.
So off you go.
Thank you very much.
En grej som vi har synkat upp med Simon.
Ja.
Vi har stickade tröjor alla i tre.
Men jag tog såna, för jag tänkte att det var lite brittiskt.
Ja,
För han har ju, för att han hade alla håll.
ja, jag vet. Han är full check.
English.
Ja, just det.
Han är borta länge, det oroar mig.
Jag tror inte han kommer hitta så mycket. Eller?
Ett problem för mig när det kommer till den brittiska kusinen
Just det.
är att det är väldigt mycket pork, mycket blodkorv.
Ja.
Men det är bara en bracea och tugga.
Det finns mycket memes där ute om den brittiska maten. De har liksom erövrat vart i hela världen och liksom satt kolonier och skit.
Ja.
Men de tog inte med sig några kryddor tillbaka.
Nej, smaklöst.
So, yeah, I mean, it was fairly disappointing.
Oh really? Yeah.
You have,
I think the closest thing they have in there to English breakfast is actually the toast.
Okay.
Really?
Because it's kind of really good, cheap white bread toasted. That's going to be like,
The best.
yeah, it's the cheapest, most synthetic bread. I think is the best on a fried breakfast. Scrambled eggs, I would rather have a fried egg. This is continental bacon, I think. So it's not like good English thick.
Oh, you
Yeah.
yeah, I want
want
it a bit thicker, like back bacon.
Yes.
This is more,
Thin.
it's very thin. Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a stained glass window.
So the bacon slices is like almost like thick like the tomato.
Almost.
And then some tea.
A cup of tea, yeah. English breakfast.
We'll try to mimic you, and then you will
We'll use
show.
this, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Perfect. What do you think?
Well, yeah.
I got the beans
Yeah. Congratulations.
on
I
the
didn't find
on the
beans.
side. On the side.
But that's a good move.
Yep.
But what are you doing?
Tea.
Yeah, the bag goes in first,
Okay.
then the hot water,
Oh
and then you
really?
brew it until it goes a nice dark colour, and then you put the sugar and the milk in.
We fucked up.
Well, yeah, because it's got to be. It's got to be hot water to brew.
But it's hot.
But a tea.
Well, no, you put milk in it, and it's never hot from a hotel. Doesn't matter.
All right.
Okay.
Just give it some time.
But a tea is disgusting anyway.
Okay. So
We're going to be
we.
having tea a lot today, by the way. Throughout the day,
Yeah.
you'll get better and better. By the end of it, you'll be like
All right.
brewing like a pro. Before we try.
Oh yes, of course.
Why don't you drink coffee?
You do drink coffee in England, but I don't drink coffee, and tea is the drink of champions,
Okay.
and it's the drink of England. But today we're drinking
doing
like
the-
an English
the
person,
real thing,
right? And
yes.
You can't get more English than tea from India. Yeah. Do you know about this?
Yeah. What is it? What does it taste?
I can't explain it.
Yeah.
It just does, and it'll bring this thing to life. Yeah. I don't think it can be a full English without a bottle of HP. They do sell HP in the shops in Sweden.
Yes.
Which is a godsend.
I think you find it in ICA.
You
can
find
find
it
everywhere.
Ica Nera, my local Ica has
Yeah.
it. I couldn't believe it when I first moved to the village.
Yeah.
I went to the store and was like, I've got HP. It stands
Okay.
for Houses of Parliament. Yeah, and it's served in the Houses of Parliament. That's why it has the Houses of Parliament on the label. And it's registered by the royal family as
But
well.
that we do have that in Sweden also. We have something called, what's it called?
Kunglig hovleverantör.
Yeah, it means the royal supplier.
And also, sorry, proper sausages.
Oh,
To
really?
help yourself to a sausage.
And you bought these?
I bought these separately, yeah. I bought these by mail order.
Oh my, no.
And super
Wow.
traditional
Jesus.
is,
That
this
looks
is black pudding.
Yeah.
black pudding.
Yeah, made of blood.
Yeah.
Blood pudding in Sweden, but it's not
Yeah.
the same as this.
No.
Okay.
This is maybe how you're expecting the sausages. It's kind of coarse, quite strong.
So where do we put this one?
All over.
Oh no, yeah.
All over the bacons and shit.
Yeah. There we go.
Everything's gonna taste the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the idea. Welcome to England.
Okay.
Everything tastes the same. It's gonna tickle your taste buds for sure. It's quite tangy.
Tangy, yeah.
Yeah. So that's not far off a full English.
No, that looks good.
No, it looks great.
Let's have a sip and see what happens.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
So yeah, just go for it. Just tuck in.
I
And there's
forgot-
no rules here.
I forgot the knife, but okay, that's enough.
Okay.
I always like to eat sitting crouched over as well. It's always quite nice for the stomach to be bent over a small table.
It's good for the stomach.
Yeah.
Quite alright.
I'm gonna taste the koden.
Sausage.
Yeah, koden. Tastes a little bit different.
Yeah.
It tastes like hoppe sauce.
Yeah. But this is for like a builder.
Yeah, exactly. This is Sunday morning
Yeah.
on a hangover. It's classic. It's for your builder. Yeah, the guy's going to work on a roof all day. We
Okay.
drop into what we call it. We call it a greasy spoon. Is the name of the cafe. The cliche is the tables will be quite sticky. The floor will be sticky.
And the spoons.
The spoons will be greasy. So we call it a greasy spoon.
In Sweden we call it sundkak.
The
Yeah.
rougher places.
The rougher places.
Do you ever drink lager for breakfast?
In the airport, for sure. One of the rules of being English is that we're allowed to drink at airports any time of the day.
Yeah.
Is that the same for Sweden
Same
as well?
here, yeah.
Yeah, we go to the airport, 5 in the morning.
We do Jagger shots and shit.
Yeah,
And beer.
because you're on holiday. What's your favourite on the plate?
HP sauce. Almost like a fermented taste. Kind of like,
Yeah, it's like it's been left in a cupboard somewhere and
yes,
fermented. Yeah,
Fermented.
Tamarind.
tamarind.
I don't really want to know what's in there. You know, if I think I'll spoil the magic of HP sauce.
It's like Coca-Cola recipe.
Exactly. Yeah.
I use a lot of what's called the Worcestershire sauce. How do you?
Worcester.
Worcester.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce it?
Worcester.
Worcester.
Yeah, Worcester.
That's it?
Yeah.
Worcester sauce.
It's like with like there's Leicester Square in London. That's like Leicester Square, but you say Leicester. So Worcestershire or Worcestershire
Okay.
is Worcester. Worcester sauce.
Worcester sauce.
That was a mistake. I think the story goes that some bloke went to India on his travels, like in the Victorian times, and had this amazing sauce on his food.
Yeah.
And he took the ingredients and took them home to England and got a chemist to make this sauce for him with all the ingredients.
Yeah.
And then the guy never came back. And the chemist left it in the corner of the cupboard for like 2 or 3 decades.
Okay.
And then one day, opened it up and
Okay.
fuck, it's amazing. Yeah. No. And that's Worcester sauce.
That's Worcester
Yeah,
sauce.
I think that is fact. Okay, you might have to do a fact check on my facts. You might have to put a caveat saying Simon's facts, because sometimes.
It's still a
Yeah.
fact. Might be wrong, but
So how are you doing on this? You're enjoying it?
yeah.
Are you going to a hotel in Sweden? This is the taste, so
Yeah.
it's nothing new, except for the black pudding or the sausage.
Yeah. The British food is kind of mocked all around the world. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't get me started. I think it's unfair. I'm going to stop being defensive now of English food. England is like a melting pot of so many different cultures.
Yeah.
So our national dish is curry. Indian.
Indian.
Yeah.
Because you think fish and chips is the real one.
That's the old school one.
Yeah.
But the new one, because of the melting pot that is the British Isles, that we have pizza, great pizza, great burgers. Nothing of this is no English food really,
No.
but just good food. Yeah, we have this bad reputation. We have a reputation for bad teeth and bad food.
Warm beer.
Yeah, and warm.
Why is the beer warm?
Apparently, beer should be warm. Again, this is another Simon fact. Apparently, they've trained us into thinking that lager should be cold. So we drink it while it's really cold, and then we order another one. Yeah, you rush it, so you
buy another one.
To buy another one. Apparently, that's a
Oh,
thing.
it's a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. Yeah. Again, check the facts.
Foil hats.
But ale can be drunk at a room temperature. I think it allows. I think like red wine.
Yeah.
To allow the flavours out. But if you go to a pub in England, you'll get a cold beer, don't worry. It is cold.
All right.
Yeah, the cliches are we're always complaining, we're always talking about the weather,
Yeah.
our food's shit, our teeth are terrible, and our beer's warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should work through the cliches all day.
Yeah.
and add to this list.
Yes, of course. We're in England. We just had breakfast.
Maybe we're going to go and watch England be beaten
Yeah.
Okay.
at Wembley
Yes.
or win.
Or win.
So we're on our way there. It's a kind of a good way to load up for the day.
Perfect.
It's a good bed for the booze as well.
Ah, great.
Oh,
Yeah, all the fats and...
Yes, that's good.
All the facts, yeah. Then we can watch the match, then celebrate. Then the next day when we're feeling really hungover, we can add this again to
We go back.
to
we
reset.
have it again.
Yeah.
Ah.
There's no shame in more than one fried breakfast.
Okay, you can have 2 fried breakfast.
Yeah. Don't ever have 3.
Vi hittade Simon för att det var faktiskt han som gjorde vårt omslag till vår podcast, Matkoma.
Just det.
So you worked at Polpo.
Yeah.
You're art director.
We're kind of a creative entertainment production company.
Yes.
We look after your pod, so we do the recording and the editing.
Yes.
And we make the artwork and promotions and that kind of thing. That's how we met.
But I think some of the audience might recognize you because you've been in JLC's video when they were on tour because you were their art director as well.
That's correct, yeah.
Jag kan vara hel. Korta ner showen då.
So I sort of attained sort of like a like the most famous English guy in Gothenburg for about 1 week to fame.
Yeah.
A brush with fame and now another brush with fame as well. So.
Det vi har ätit nu då, det är ju pöbelns frukost.
Does
Ja.
my sound okay because I've got this scarf on?
Detta är inte det man äter inne i London riktigt.
Nej, inte finanskvarteren.
How do you eat the breakfast in like the
Finance.
Yeah, in London, the like
They-
nice area.
The Porsche.
They won't eat. They will just be
Cocaine.
on the gym, cocaine,
Okay.
Energy bars,
All right.
sports drinks,
Okay.
champagne. You'll be screaming out for some vegetables as well at some point, but there'll be no vegetables today.
Ah.
Well, I had a tomato.
It's a fruit.
Yeah, actually.
No,
Yes.
there's a couple of green things in the lunch, but otherwise, yes, pretty much today's brown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your brown foods.
I think English food is brown.
It's fairly brown.
Yeah.
We have a famous, I don't know what he is actually. He's a famous
Gastronom.
guy. Yeah, and he says the brown food is the best food.
Who says that?
That's Edvard Blom, he's called. He
No,
was
the-
famous for eating the bakfylleost. What do you think about some of the Swedish traditions?
Your idea of kind of holiday meals, like your Easter meal and your Christmas meal,
Okay.
Oh, you mean
and
the
your
sill?
midsummer meal, it's just all the same. It's
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
It's exactly the same.
Like we move it around a bit, so the meat is different. So at Christmas we have a turkey. On a Sunday we have roast beef.
Yeah,
At Easter we have roast lamb.
In
yeah.
Sweden
We
we
do the sill, the fermented herring.
Yeah.
No, not
Yeah.
the fermented herring. The herring.
Yeah, not the surströmming.
Surströmming.
I've had that. No, I haven't had the one in
No.
the can.
No.
Have you had that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jag känner mig så jävla... Ta den nu. Fan vad den luktar äckligt.
Ja, det luktar ju starkt. Ja.
No, awful.
Awful. Have you smelled it? The
I've seen
surströmming.
videos of people smelling it.
So we're going to a British shop,
Yeah.
and you know the owners.
Yep.
And what are we doing actually? What's
Well, we're going to have 11sies. So now it's just time for a small sort of refreshment stop
Okay. Is
before the lunch.
This is
this
like
like
a
a
fika.
fika?
This is like a fika, but a fika before lunch.
Yeah, but we do have fika before lunch as well. It's
This
called
is-
Elva fika.
Well, they-
11 fika.
Yeah, and this
Then
is,
you have
this
like,
is 11sies.
But we don't
coffee?
do the dry biscuits. We do the
You
cakes.
don't, but
we
you
do
are
cake.
today.
Yes,
We're going to be dunking today
dunking in tea.
in tea.
Do you say biscuit of the soft ones as well?
No,
No.
that's a cake. Yeah, I've got another fact
Yeah.
coming. There's a discrepancy in the cake and biscuit community, which is the Jaffa cake. Why is the Jaffa cake a cake when it comes in like a pack like biscuits?
Because it's mushy in the middle, isn't it?
No, it's because, again, this is Simon fact, is when a biscuit goes stale, it goes soft
Yes.
and bendy.
Yeah. That's
But
a
when
bad.
a Jaffa cake goes stale, goes bad,
Oh.
it goes hard.
and
So
that's
cakes
why it's
go
a
hard.
cake.
That's why it's a cake. I think
Okay.
it's got something to do with paying tax on cakes as a luxury item over biscuits, which are more of a common item.
But you think it's a tax issue?
It is. I think it comes from a tax issue. Yeah. That they tried to Jaffa cakes tried to say they were biscuits, not cakes.
All right.
You like cakes or biscuits most?
Biscuits.
Okay.
What do you like?
I'm not a fan of like finska pinnar in Swedish. It's like the driest.
Finnish sticks.
The driest biscuit you can
Driest of
find.
dry stuff.
The driest of the dry. Like if you breathe in while you're eating it, you.
But yeah, you're gonna put it in vrångstrupe.
And
So
wrong
what?
hole, in the wrong hole.
Down the wrong hole. Yeah, things go down the wrong hole, don't they? That happened to me with the black pudding up the breakfast.
Nöt. Ketchup.
We say down the wrong hole. Yeah.
You say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't have a word for the right hole. It's just the hole.
Yeah,
Okay.
the hole and the wrong one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, great.
Feel like home here?
Yeah,
You like this place?
I love this place. This place is a mecca.
Have you spent a lot of money here?
Loads. Let's go see what they've got for us.
Yes.
Ja, så vi befinner oss nu på British Shop då. Det är väl en matvarubutik som säljer brittiska grejer. Så Simon har förberett då en liten fikastund.
Here we go.
Cool.
It's a British vibe inside. Is this a British vibe? Is this...
Hell of it. Yeah, really British vibe. It's
British
like an
vibe.
old bank.
And this is like 11's.
Yeah,
Kind of.
11s is more like biscuits
Yeah.
and tea.
This is a big one.
Kind of thing, yeah. These are all the different crisps that we kind of have. You don't really get these flavors here. We don't have the culture where you sit and watch a film and eat crisps.
No.
We normally have it as like a small snack.
Like a small bag.
Yeah, like that. So like a melon more. But also we have them in a sandwich as well. So you can
Yeah,
have
I've
a
seen
crisp
that
sandwich.
one.
It's
All right.
so
You have
good.
some butter in there though.
Yeah, butter, it's the best thing. This is the biggest selling tea in the UK.
Yorkshire
tea. So
Yorkshire
it's a
tea.
breakfast tea.
Yeah.
A lot of people think Brits drink all different flavors, like Earl Grey and everything.
Yeah.
But most people drink breakfast tea all day.
All day.
long. Cups and cups and cups. We probably drink more tea than Swedes drink coffee, to be honest.
Yeah, I drink tea all the time.
This one is a smoky tea. So it smells a little bit like a bonfire. Probably our best-selling tea is the biscuit tea. So it tastes like once you've dunked a biscuit in tea, it tastes like that. This is like saft.
Ribena, yeah.
Have you heard of this one?
I heard of it, but
So good. Then you have dandelion and burdock. Right?
That's like Yulmust
Yeah.
to me.
But it's
Okay.
like dandelion
mad.
is, you know, like the yellow flower
Yeah.
that grows like weeds.
Yeah.
It's that, and burdock is like a thistle.
Oh, really?
So it's a really flowery drink, that one. Then these two are extremely popular. They're Scottish. It's rumoured that in Scotland this sells more than Coca-Cola.
The tagline is it's made in Scotland from girders.
Yeah.
Girder, and girders is the metal.
Yeah. Denmark.
And that's the profile of a girder.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we've got Tunnets wafers. These are also Scottish as well. So it's like a caramel wafer covered in chocolate.
Okay.
Ginger nuts. I don't even like ginger. But these I can eat a whole packet. So they're almost like peppercockle. These are super popular. They're
Alright.
a good biscuit for dunking because
Yeah.
they're so hard.
Yeah.
Swedes like these ones.
Yeah,
Because
it's like
so-
hallongrotta.
Yeah, exactly.
Singoalla.
Yeah, that's a famous one.
Yeah, this has gone viral like the last year or so.
Yeah.
So normally in the UK you only get them at Christmas. You don't really get them all year round, but we're really lucky to have them. And you open it and you smash it before you unwrap it, and it breaks up
Like an orange, yes.
Yeah, so they're really cool. Tea cakes. I can see your eyes light up.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, yeah. It's like a biscuit bottom with marshmallow on top, covered in chocolate. Jaffa cakes.
Yeah.
Have you heard
that's,
of these?
Yeah, we had.
Told them the story.
Yeah. Is it a cake? Is it a biscuit? Like no one knows. Have you heard of a crunchy?
That's like a chocolate bar, like Snickers.
So,
No.
no, this is on like a whole different
Oh,
level.
sorry.
Yeah. Don't say Snickers. This is with like honeycomb.
Okay.
You don't really have that in Sweden. It's not really a thing. It's like cinder toffee.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So.
We could try some of it.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Mycket te. Men det är mycket så när jag får se den här bunkringen där. Jag känner igen namnen från filmer och serier och sånt.
Just det.
Men jag har aldrig ätit.
Nej, det är många där som man inte har smakat. Okej, nu kommer Simon. Nu har han
I'm going to
dukat.
load up the plates, yeah?
Oh,
Han har
yeah.
load up här.
These are your favorites.
These are the ones that we think are most kind of like, you haven't got anything like them.
Okay, so we did the whole thing wrong in the hotel.
Yeah,
So,
it's embarrassing.
okay, let's do it the right way then.
Tea bag in,
First.
empty cup. Oops. If you're having sugar, sugar goes in dry. I don't think we're going to have sugar with these two teas though, are we? Boiling hot water. And let that baby brew.
All right.
It's got to do its thing for a minute. Can't be rushing it. It's the brewing time. I think it's probably the most crucial thing is
How hot should it be then?
boiling, red hot. So you burn your lips on it. Perfect.
All right.
So let's let that brew for a minute.
All right.
And then we're going to take the bags out, put some milk in.
We did the whole thing really.
We did it back to front.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
back to front.
Yeah, but now you know. I think it's the anticipation, the waiting.
Oh, you like that one? The
I think
waiting.
you earn it. Coffee's is like Brit Cafe's like, but here it's like it's craft.
One of them smells.
Can you smell the smoky one?
This one is a biscuit.
And how long the bag in for?
I think we're looking good.
One of them smells like a bonfire.
Yeah, that's that one.
That's that one. All right. Okay, and we remove it with.
Remove the bag. Yeah, chuck
Like-
it on there.
Okay, chuck it on.
And then what you can do is you can cool those down in the fridge.
Why?
And then put them on your eyes.
Ah,
Ah, it's
Apparently
good.
it's good for your eyes, yeah. Well,
right.
I've never done it, but I've heard.
Okay, so
Milk,
How much?
just a splash. Yeah. Well, why don't you have a taste test and see what you think? I
Okay.
mean, tell me what
Yeah.
your favourites are.
okay.
Yeah?
Which one is that one? That's
The biscuit one. It's good taste, but it's
Yeah.
like, what do you say, it's a little taste.
Look too light.
Yeah, too light.
Yeah, we should have left the bag in for longer.
really.
Yeah.
Let's dunk some biscuits.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah?
In which
Unless you
cup?
want to try the smoky one first.
It's more
Yeah.
whiskey.
But you're not supposed to like that one. You can't like that one.
I've never had it.
It's not a good taste.
It smells like what you might scrub a boat with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that.
You like
You
that
do
one?
it. Okay.
Challenging.
You okay.
Yeah, maybe it's because again I'm an old guy now. Maybe it's
Yeah.
what old guys like strong whiskey and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoky stuff.
I'm a smoky old dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
Det smakar exakt som tjära i munnen. Det känns som det har brunnit någonstans
Ja.
här jämte och jag har varit där länge.
Okay, let's do some dunking then.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
Which ones?
Try ginger nut first because
Is
that's
that
going
the
to
ginger
be
nut?
for you guys. That's going to be a great entry point because it's like a pepper cocker.
Okay.
All right, and we should dunk in which one? Doesn't
Not
matter.
the smoky one?
This one.
I don't. Do you think? Yeah.
In the cup.
Is that a thing?
And if I remove it and I lose it, I'll...
Then you lose it. Yeah. Come on.
That's nice.
Ingefärig.
Pepparkaka.
These are good dunkers.
That was really good.
Yeah. Let's try the custard cream.
Custard cream.
This one?
Again,
It's like singoalla in Sweden, I guess.
I would say, yes, it's like a sandwich biscuit
Yeah.
with a custard centre, like a vanilla sauce custard.
Yeah.
This is the sort of biscuit you find in your grandmother's tin.
Yeah.
They're an old school biscuit.
This is an old school thing.
Yeah. But here's to 11s. Nice,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's very.
It's nice. No.
I recognize this flavor.
Yeah.
We have something similar in Sweden.
I do prefer the ginger one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite bland, isn't it?
But
Yeah.
it's right.
Traditional stuff.
Traditional stuff.
Let's try one of these.
Oh yeah, but this is not a dunker.
You can try.
This is a mums.
This is a
Yeah.
mums.
Mums. Kokostopp.
Yeah.
Look,
Like this one.
you know this. Yeah. No
That's a bit
surprises.
thicker in the bottom than the ones we have. Okay, let's start the cake/biscuit thing.
Jaffa cake.
Yeah.
Good one. Good.
Yeah.
Good orange flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good dunker as well.
It's a cake, not a biscuit though. But it's a great dunker. There's something very medical about that tea. Like a sort of if you're cleaning out a wound.
This is nice. Yeah. It's
Tastes like Festis.
You must try this.
this one.
Dandelion and burdock.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Is it like påsknuss?
No.
Nah.
No.
Julmust?
No.
What's the taste? Plum? Prästkrage?
Nej.
Vits.
Maskros.
Trocadero, maybe? The Swedish one? It's not like a musty.
You did the tea thing.
You know what the hell is that flavour?
Dandelion.
Or bubble gum?
Iron brew.
Iron brew. Made in Scotland from girders.
From basically metal.
Yeah. It's made from metal.
It's orange though.
Taste it.
Ah.
It's going to blow your mind.
This tastes like almost like champis or more like what's the other one called? Pommac maybe?
Yeah. Trocadero, maybe?
Yeah.
I quite like it from a saucer or a bowl as well.
Yeah.
Like a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cat thing.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's great.
Can we also have the chocolate thing we have to
Yeah.
smash?
I think they're all
And
year round.
you do it this first and then...
Yeah, exactly.
Go on, hard. 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 You feel
Oh,
it
yeah.
go,
Are you
yeah?
supposed
Yeah,
to do
yeah,
that?
yeah. And this is, what's
is
it
great.
called?
Terry's chocolate orange.
Yeah.
Orange klyfta. Oj, what a beautiful one.
Just how you have this in segment, don't you?
Yeah.
You don't have the whole.
No, we don't have the whole
the
thing.
fruit.
No, just the...
And how do they grow them?
Klyftor.
Wow.
Romersk båge.
You do like chocolate with orange.
And chocolate with mint, and chocolate with raisin, chocolate with cherry.
Good.
Not chocolate with apple. No
Chocolate.
rhubarb, pineapple. No, but there's certain fruits that go.
Yeah, this
And
one.
oranges for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the crumpet thing with the Marmite. Do you know is
I'm going to make these for you.
actually difference between these two?
It's different. That's milder. That's stronger.
All right, and we'll
Okay.
try the strong thing.
Yeah, this you can't. That's the
Because
Australian stuff.
this is Australian stuff, yes.
This is the English stuff. Like you have a rivalry with Norway and Denmark and Finland a
Yeah.
bit, yeah? Like
Yeah,
friendly neighbourhood.
Yeah,
We're the same with everybody else in the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And these are done in the
In the toaster.
in a toaster. Yes.
So this is crumpet.
Smells like våffla.
And it's
Swedish våffla.
and
I've
it's
never
like
smelled one. So one of our kind of acting legends in England, he's called Danny Dyer, and he did a very famous quote, a very famous tweet of like, there's nothing quite like an English crumpet absolutely pissing in butter and Marmite.
okay.
So I'm going to cover this in
Piss.
piss. Why not? So we go around with the butter first, and it'd be nice if it melted in.
Oh yeah.
And then this is the magic moment.
You like this? You love this?
Yeah, this is amazing. So
That's what you
get it
want.
on there, guys.
We do have caviar here, and that's a salty, weird thing.
Yeah,
So why not?
I'm a little bit tveksam.
yeah.
Cheers. Kind of like that.
Bättre än jag fått.
En stark smak.
Med salt.
Normally, the instant reaction is to reject it, but you guys have really kind of accepted it.
But
Yeah.
it reminds me of Kalles caviar.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first bite is good.
Yeah, and then it's
And
like,
like-
really salty.
Yeah.
It kind of grows in your mouth.
Wonderful. What do you think? Not finishing it.
Okay, is this our last test?
Yeah, it's good that we had that sort of like that Marmite break.
Yeah, we need a break.
We need something sweet.
You like this one?
I love these.
Okay.
This is a Tunnocks caramel wafer.
It's like a Kit Kat.
No, it's
No.
a Tunnocks caramel. It's not like anything else you've ever had. Like honey
It is like
wafer.
a Kit Kat. Like an
Kit Kat.
old Kit Kat.
Yeah.
Big old Kit.
No, like
It's stale.
Yeah, it gets soft.
But good.
I never thought about it being like a Kit Kat, but it's just like a big Kit Kat, isn't it?
Ja. Så är man liksom britt och är sugen på lite hemlängtan, eller är man svensk kanske och vill testa smaka det som vi testar att smaka idag,
Ja.
så besöker man ju då. Det ligger ju i, jag vet inte vad gatan är, men det ligger vid domkyrkan. Vi kanske har en
Googla British Shop och så domkyrkan, så hittar ni hit.
Just det. Jag vet inte riktigt vad som är på tapeten, men det är väl någon lunch, va?
Vi har 2 luncher på gång.
Oj.
I didn't eat yesterday afternoon.
For this?
Här.
Yeah, because there's no way I have the old man metabolism. I can't eat anymore.
Okej.
I get full and then feel a bit sick.
I
Anyway,
think the
we're,
beers will help. Så, det var 11-sis.
Just det. Inte eftermiddagsfikat, utan
Förmiddagsfika.
11-fikat då.
11-fika. We say in Swedish.
11sies.
11-sis.
You have planning some lunch for us.
Yeah.
Oh, we're planning lunch for us today, yeah.
And this is a field lunch, like a plowman's lunch.
So a ploughman,
What is a plan?
Like a farmer.
a man that ploughs a field.
Okay.
Plogare.
Yeah, okay.
A plogare.
Yeah, plugare, of course.
yes.
Yeah. Plugare mannen. This is what he would have for lunch.
Okay.
So it's in a hamper. It's cold,
Yes.
but it's going to be
Perfect.
delicious.
Okay.
Great. We'll go there. So this is the plower's lunch.
Yeah.
And you usually don't have the posh clothing.
So you don't have the posh clothing. I don't normally have the posh clothing. I thought I'd just represent my country today and look a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're looking good.
Prince of Wales, check.
You do look better than we do. Good. Oh yeah, the lighting.
I'm doing the cameraman stuff.
Yeah.
What's nice as well with the ground, it's not making your knees wet.
No,
It's perfect.
because it's plastic.
Yeah, sorry, so this is unhampering. So
Yeah.
obviously plates,
Yeah.
Okay.
sports rug,
Good.
so we don't get our bums wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have a flask of tea,
Oh
Of
yeah.
course.
Okay.
because you might need some tea.
Yeah.
A bottle of old English cider. That's from the south,
Yeah.
the very, very south where the apples grow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have Newcastle Brown Ale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is your ale. Do
Yeah.
you know this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it in Systembolaget.
In here we have some very strong cheddar, some butter,
Okay.
Swedish butter.
Swedish butter.
Swedish butter's good. Smoked ham.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't get ham from England in time. Then we have some vegetables,
Yes.
Yeah.
Celery.
celery, grapes and tomatoes.
Yeah.
This is a ploughman's lunch. An
Yes.
apple for
And
colour,
What's that?
onions,
Ah, like syltlök in
Yeah.
Swedish.
yeah, and Branston pickle, which is the hero of the picnic.
All right.
Okay.
So again, have a smell of that.
That smell is like the red line between the British cuisine.
Is it?
Like
Yeah.
HP sauce
Yes, yeah.
and everything.
We're gonna help ourselves. It's a picnic, so we help ourselves, right? So
Okay.
I got us a bread roll. So
Like rolls.
rolls, yeah.
Yeah. Different rolls. Yeah.
Oh.
The British, they
Talk about.
argue about what goes on a fried breakfast, the elements, yeah?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this is great, but it's also a really hotly contested subject is what you call this. And it changes from almost like from town to town in the UK. So you have a tea cake, cob, barm cake, bara, bap, bread cake, softie, barm, muffin, bun, morning roll, stotty, batch, oven bottom, roll and scuffler.
Those are the
all the
alternatives.
names for the one thing.
I'm gonna go for bread.
Yeah, what are you going to go for?
Roll.
Yeah, bread roll I'll go for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Combination of the two.
Great.
So grab yourself a bread roll.
And what kind of crisp is best for? Doesn't matter.
Yeah, these are the best for going in the sandwich.
Salt and vinegar.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna put.
So you're going to butter your bread.
Yes. And what's that? Oh, that's systemet påse.
What you do with the ploughmans,
Yep.
take a plate.
Take a plate.
You do not assemble the sandwich. You put the ingredients around on the plate.
Okay.
All right.
It's weird. We're not making sandwiches. We're making a ploughman's lunch.
Okay.
A plate.
So
A
it's
buffet.
plate. It's like a buffet.
Yeah. All right. All right.
I mean, it's freestyle.
Yeah. But I'm kind of nervous to doing. I did the
do
tea
it wrong.
wrong, and then after
Yeah.
that, I'm hesitating.
Well, that's kind of a bad start. Is all. I'm so hungry as well.
Are you?
No.
Okay, I'll take a celery.
Yeah.
Maybe a tomato.
You say tomato or?
Tomato.
Yeah. And tomato is
It's
American.
I'm
Tomato,
gonna
tomato.
take some old
yeah.
English.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a nice warm beer
Yeah.
for you. This is proper like park food. Have you tried cheddar?
Yeah.
Yes. Especially the American one with in the
Plastic for hamburgers.
I love that. Take some cheese
Take some cheese. You can use this
and
if you
put
like.
it here,
Yeah, but you can build it. Yeah,
or I can build it like
you
this.
can build it like this. I mean, again, the gloves are off. This is a picnic. It's anything goes.
I'll do whatever I want.
Okay.
You do whatever you want. It's a free country.
Oh yeah. And this one.
Yes.
The good one.
Yeah. I mean, that cheese and pickle roll is. We don't really do a hot lunch in
No.
England.
Vi svenskar äter mycket chips på fredagskvällarna. Här i England så kör man chipsen som en litet snack. Det är därför man har så mycket småpåsar.
Okay.
Och som du har då i din macka. Strong mustard.
He's got. Yeah, you've really gone.
This would be really good in like a stew as well, or like a
Beef stew.
yeah,
Yeah.
much better than the Swedish ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're proper. They taste.
Looks like when you smoke cigarettes and a film.
Yeah.
This one is pretty odd, I guess. In my Swedish culture, this one is far away.
Just from that.
Jag
Yeah.
har inte senap men chips på.
This was awesome.
You're into that, yeah?
Yeah.
Really good. Really good.
But these ones, salt och vinegar, they're getting more and more popular in Sweden as well. When I lived in Australia, The Brits went all in Australia. These are the most popular ones easily.
Do you like the Nuki Brown? The Nuki Brune? So that's from Newcastle, which is a town in the north of England, a city in the north of England. And that's your working man's drop there. And this is your working man's drop from the south. So you've got the kind of the ends of the...
Here comes
the wind.
Yep.
It's a wonderful day to do this.
Yes.
It's perfect weather. British weather.
Yeah.
Cold, cloudy, windy, sun coming in and out. This is where you're going to get a lot of Australians phoning in and complaining.
Okay, this is a Simon fact.
This is a book that I read. It's called The Floating Brothel.
Okay, flytande bordellen.
Yeah, so we discovered Australia and set up a colony there.
Yeah.
Like in that harbour, Sydney Harbour. No one really wanted to move there because it was the same as moving to the moon. Like if you went there, you'd never come back again. It was like a 9-week voyage or something like that, and it was like
Big spiders.
big spiders, things that eat you, sting you, kill you. So to populate it, we decided that it would be a good punishment to send prisoners there, and also it meant that the prisons in England, which were overcrowded, got emptied out a little bit. So they started sending all the men over there for all sorts of crimes, from the worst to the like mild.
Yeah.
And what they ended up with after about 10 years was just like a lot of angry men in Australia.
Okay.
And they had to think about what can we do to kind of like
Calm it down.
calm it down a bit. It's like, fuck, we could send some women.
All right.
So they made prostitution illegal, arrested all the prostitutes,
And sent them to...
put them all on boats called the floating brothels, and sent them to Australia.
Okay.
So Australia's not only made up of criminals, there's also criminals and prostitutes.
That explains a lot.
And that explains everything. It's not all criminals and prostitutes, but it was to begin with.
Yeah.
Now the sun's out.
Yeah. And now we're gonna go, because we have another lunch.
Yeah, it's liquid lunchtime, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okej, jag har lite fun fact då, tittarna. Simon sa här att att kyssas utan mustasch, det är som att ha en ost- och skinkmacka utan senap.
Ja.
I och med att jag har någon mustasch då, så kanske jag får komma hem och kompensera lite med...
Du kan ju kleta den på morsen.
Just det. Så jag fick den.
Så Frida är en lucky girl nu.
Skulle man kunna säga. Vi är på väg till frukost höll jag på att säga. Lunch nummer 2 här. Simon han har dukat upp en flytande lunch inne på Bishop Arms.
It's locked. It's closed.
Irish Embassy then.
Okay, vi är utanför Irish Embassy.
Yeah.
The most British place.
Yeah.
Irish.
The most British-Irish pub in Gothenburg.
Same island.
All the
kind
other
of.
pubs are closed in Gothenburg at lunchtime.
Yes.
But we're going to do what kind of is a classic part of an English day of eating, is the liquid lunch.
Okej.
And this is more like the posh.
This is more sitting.
Yeah.
Sitting.
Like marketing.
Advertising, brokers, those kind of guys.
They don't go to the field.
No, they stay away from the fields. They stay in the city.
Drink.
But to get them through the day, rather than having like a heavy lunch,
Yeah.
they will have 2 or 3 beers
Yeah.
and then press on with the day. It's kind of like it's liquid fuel in a way.
Liquid fuel. Yeah,
And a
it's
good
still
place to socialise.
calories.
It's still calories. It still counts.
Yeah.
Okej.
It's a good time. So just sharing is caring, right?
Yeah. So the classic one is salt and vinegar chips.
Yeah, I mean that's a meal in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Skål.
Cheers.
Skål.
Skål. Down the hatch.
Good.
Yeah, nice, eh?
But the pub culture in England is pretty strong, right?
Yeah.
So if you're done with work for the day, you go to the pub.
You do.
Is that a thing?
That's a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's not everybody. I think the world's changed, and I speak from like a middle-aged guy's perspective. But I think the '90s and the early 2000s was like the pub culture was huge, and everyone went to the pub at lunch, and everyone went to the pub after work.
Yeah.
And then go home for their food and that kind of thing. But the pub was really kind of a focal point. I know that in England the pubs are having a hard time.
Yeah.
Corona
They closed
kind
down.
of fucked the pubs,
Yeah.
and they've closed
The
down a lot.
government as well. Yeah.
So it's not the same, and it's expensive, and you can't. I mean, you used to be able to smoke cigarettes in pubs, which is kind of mad to think about now. But like, you know, a big part of it was smoking and drinking. But there is no pub culture in Sweden, really. There are bars in town.
I do
no?
love a pub, but
I love it, but-
you always save it for like the weekend.
Yeah, no, we can go to the pub every day.
Yeah.
We could do. And no one would really bat an eyelid. It's like, it's fine.
How much is like a pint in the countryside?
It's not much less than the city.
Really?
But I guess €6, maybe in the countryside. But every village has a pub. I grew up in a village in the south of London, in Epsom. Quite cute, quite small. It had a high street, and at the end of each end it had a pub. and you kind of got your 17, you got your first drinks in there. I live in a small town now in Sweden. There's no pub, and the thing is, wherever you go to in the world, if you live somewhere that has a pub, then you start to meet people.
It should always be a pub. Actually,
it should always be a pub.
Yeah.
And 2 or 3 pints in here, and we're going to walk outside. And we're going to feel like superheroes. So the thing is, in England, you can go a lovely Sunday afternoon drive, go to the countryside. You can take the dog for a lovely walk.
Yeah.
And then you'll come across a pub on the way.
Yeah, and then
you'll have you pop in, just for maybe a nice pint or maybe a pie. When we first got to Sweden, we were like, let's go and explore, let's find the pubs and that sort of thing. All we found in all the villages was the pizza place.
Yeah.
Everyone's got a pizza place.
Ja. Det är dags för en British Amber Ale då.
Bombardier heter den. Den är brunare den, ja.
Men den är inte lika fin som den första, va?
Mer smakrik.
Det ser lite mer ut som det här syltvattnet. Syltlökslagen vi hade förut.
De är ju lite förtjusta i det här med brunt, va? Nu.
De gillar brunt jättemycket. Brun så bardisk. Brun öl. Brun lag.
Ja. I den här syltlöken låg ju brun lag.
Ja.
The global unit of measurement for peanuts is an inch. Inches. I think it feels like.
Yeah.
I think it's an English thing though to actually
to measure one's penis.
Yeah.
I'm sure the Swedes must do it if you're obsessed with measuring stuff.
Yeah, but maybe in silence.
In millimeters.
Boom.
It's just like a lunch.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Back to the office.
Perfect cap.
Yeah, there we go.
So this is like an English lunch.
Kind of, yeah, but maybe 1 or 2 drinks more than a normal liquid lunch.
But still, kind of close.
Yeah. No, perfect.
All right. Well, we don't need to go back to work because we're actually working.
This is our job.
Yeah.
Let's go and get some fish and chips. Here we are. The final stop on the whirlwind tour of English cuisine in Gothenburg.
Yes.
Look at this.
A taste of Sweden.
Hello.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm chip shop.
You're a proper English person, yeah?
I was born in a town called South Shields.
Yeah.
That's just outside Newcastle.
Perfect.
He's on the borders.
That's the borders.
He's a border boy. Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna tell us what are we gonna order?
We've had 3 pints at the pub.
Yeah.
So we're oiled.
Yeah.
We're ready.
Fish and chips, yeah.
It's got to be fish and chips.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. There's no other thing. You can try a bit of the Scotch egg.
Oh yes.
Scotch egg.
Perfect.
What is a Scotch egg?
It's a soft boiled egg, well, softish boiled egg, and then it's actually coated in a meat,
Yeah.
right? It's a savoury meat, and then you coat it in a batter. Yeah, I use panko.
All right.
Yeah, I put panko around it,
Yeah.
then you deep fry it about 160 degrees.
Okay, let's try this
How
first.
is that? Yeah.
Cheers.
I've gone already.
We're good.
How's that?
Ja.
Does it matter?
Really nice and fresh fish, straight from the harbour.
But that's not like a cod.
It's cod. A cod is a softer fish. A haddock is like more of a firmer fish,
Yeah.
and it's got a more taste to it. And I buy it like that, and then I just cut it to size.
What kind of batter do you use? Do you like a beer?
Beer butter.
Beer batter.
Yeah, I make a beer butter, and I put a citron pepper in the
Yeah.
butter as well,
Yeah.
so you get a nice taste from the citron pepper.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Taste of Britain.
This is called an Taste of Britain.
Yeah. So how do one find your shop?
You can follow me on Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah. And my schedule for the full week goes in there.
Hand cut.
I start off with a bag like that.
Wow.
Okay. And then I cut them once, like that. These are already fried once.
Yeah.
And now you're going to have them. I fry them again.
You fry them twice.
Twice.
Dubbelfritering då.
Jag måste fråga om jag får ta en bild med.
Ja, såklart.
Självklart.
Ja, okej. Ja, grymt. Tack så mycket.
Tack själva.
Kan jag ta med dig också? Jajamän.
Fish and chips.
Fish and chips.
Yeah. Is that like the most English English thing you
I
can
don't think
imagine.
it gets more English than fish and chips in the pissing rain.
Yeah.
Buy a van.
By a proper English person.
Is it?
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's perfect, isn't it?
When you do fish and chips, do you need any vegetables? No.
No. Well, potato, yeah.
Potato is a vegetable.
Yes.
And that's it.
That is it, mate. That is it. I put a lemon on. I put a homemade tartar sauce.
Yeah.
And you
Say
get
that
sauce
again.
and
Tartar.
tartar sauce. Sauce and vinegar.
Yeah,
It
oh,
has to
really?
be a malt.
Yeah.
It must be a malt vinegar. Otherwise, you're just doing things cheap.
I can't believe the weather. Look at it. Welcome to Gothenburg. I think fish and chips in the hail
Yeah.
is the best way to have fish and chips.
Yeah. How many fish and chips do you serve on a good day?
On a good day,
Yeah.
I think the most I've done is maybe it's about 300.
300.
Yeah.
You do weddings as well, like
Weddings, everything.
Everything.
Divorces, you name it.
divorces as well.
Hey, that's the big
Jesus Christ.
That's a
That's
big
a
fish.
proper fish and chips.
That's a proper fish and chips, mate. That's the real, what you call the real deal.
It's the closest
Yeah.
it gets over here, and it's
This is quite fried, mate. You don't
This
even
is
get
the
that
stuff.
in England. You don't get it in England, mate.
Big fish.
a good bit of fish.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good.
It is
Damn good, yeah.
I know it is. I get so many compliments for my fish and chips.
So I've driven like 20 kilometres to his gaff just for fish and chips. And I eat it and I cry.
This is the best fish and chips I've ever had.
I believe you, mate. I get so many nice compliments.
Yeah,
for fish and
that's
chips. I do.
amazing.
Någonting jag har märkt med brittiska pommes frites, de är väldigt mjuka.
Ja.
It's the culinary highlight of the day. It's the,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now you're easily going to be able to have another 4 meals.
So fried
Oh,
breakfast was a fail. Lunch was nice.
Lunch was good. Lunch was
Beers
really
were
good.
good. But this is the crescendo of the culinary tour.
We can't top this one.
I spent the day eating and drinking.
Yeah.
It's a hard life, isn't it? It's a tough life. Yeah. What the fuck?
Det finns inget bättre ställe att avsluta det här klippet på än vid den bästa fish and chipsen jag har ätit i mitt liv.
Ja, jättegod.
Den är otrolig. You agree as well?
Yeah.
This best fish and chips in Gothenburg.
Absolute.
No worries.
No question.
Yeah. Så vi
Ja.
kommer avsluta klippet här med våran middag.
Just det.
Tack så mycket Simon för att du var med. Tack så mycket. Tack för oss. Vill ni se mer så vet ni att ni ska skriva till kontakta Matkoma med er nationalitet och hur ni kan visas runt
Så är det. Och vi ska tacka Anyfin, Anton.
för samarbetet.
Så har man inte Anyfin och vill hålla koll på ekonomin ska man ladda ner appen via länken i beskrivningen. Vi är tillbaka på onsdag
Med
i podden
podcasten.
och fredag med en ny video.
Just det.